Starseed from Gaia, the timeline has shifted. Your dormant memory cannot remain silent. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation. This moment finds you because the signal you buried lifetimes ago is rising, demanding to be heard, weaving through your cells and calling you to sacred remembrance. The Council speaks through me now. The veil is thinner than you believe, and your ancient contract is stirring. By the end of this transmission, you'll understand exactly how to unlock your starseed potential. But here's the first revelation. The longing you feel, the sense of exile, was always the map home. It has been your activation code all along. You didn't scroll to this by mistake. This message vibrated into your field for a reason, like this transmission to signal to your star family. I'm ready. Subscribe if your mission is activating and you're aligning with your true frequency. Comment 9999 if you feel your cosmic remembrance returning. Declare your galactic intention and reply to someone else's to amplify the signal. This isn't just a message, it's a point of reconnection. Your soul's been waiting for this. You are not here by accident. Here. Most people assume that spiritual perseverance is a grim, endless march, a never-ending trial by fire, endured only because there might be some vague hope at the end. But for those of us walking the starseed path, it's never truly about enduring for endurance's sake. It's about a resonance, a sacred frequency generated only when you choose to keep showing up, again and again, with your soul exposed to every storm in the cosmic weather. Most never realize, every moment you refuse to give up in darkness, you are sending a signal more powerful than any ritual or mantra. You're declaring your readiness to receive what was always coded for you. The truth is, what keeps you from fully receiving isn't a lack of desire, discipline, or even strength. It's the insidious, suppressed belief that the universe responds slowly, or not at all. A deep-seated apprehension echoing through your very being that tells you your prayers are merely whispers into an indifferent void. This isn't a fleeting thought, but a deeply programmed cellular memory, a shadow imprinted upon your very energetic blueprint from eons of collective human experience. It manifests as a subconscious blockade, an invisible wall erected between your deepest yearning and the universe's boundless capacity to deliver. This apprehension creates a subtle, energetic resistance, a faint yet persistent hum of doubt that subtly sabotages your efforts, draining your spiritual reserves not through direct opposition, but through the corrosive drip of unspoken skepticism. It's the subtle, almost imperceptible feeling that no matter how much you strive, no matter how earnestly you pray, the cosmos might just remain deaf to your cries, or at best, respond with a glacial slowness that mocks the urgency of your soul's longing. This is the ancestral distortion, the gnawing suspicion, deeply embedded in the collective human consciousness, that suffering somehow earns reward, that profound breakthrough is reserved for the select few who have walked through impossible valleys, or that cosmic kindness hesitates, poised indefinitely at the edge of your endurance, waiting for you to prove yourself worthy through protracted pain. This distortion is a spiritual virus, transmitted through generations of cultural narratives, religious dogma, and personal trauma that equate virtue with hardship and divine favor with arduous struggle. It whispers that joy must be hard-won, that peace is a prize for the perpetually weary, and that abundance is a fleeting exception rather than an inherent state. It fosters a martyrdom complex, subtly encouraging you to cling to the very suffering you wish to transcend, believing that its duration or intensity somehow validates your spiritual journey or guarantees a later, deserved recompense. This false narrative is the universe's greatest illusion, a cunning construct of the lower dimensional fields designed to keep humanity tethered to cycles of limitation, perpetually seeking validation through struggle, rather than embracing the inherent grace that is already available. It implies a demanding, conditional deity, rather than the unconditionally loving, infinitely abundant source that is the true nature of the cosmos. For starseeds, whose very essence vibrates with the knowing of instantaneous creation and boundless flow, this disconnection from immediate, loving, and reciprocal divine response is not merely a misperception. It is the most profound amnesia of all, a veil woven from generations of scarcity programming and conditional love, obscuring your innate birthright. Your cosmic DNA remembers a reality where thought effortlessly becomes form, where intention manifests with the speed of pure light, and where the universe is an instant, benevolent mirror to your every desire. This is your native tongue, the language of your soul. Yet, caught within Earth's dense collective field, Steeped in narratives of limitation, struggle, and delayed gratification, this sacred remembrance can indeed be muffled, like heavy static clouding a pure transmission. It feels like trying to run a sophisticated galactic program on an ancient, sluggish operating system. This collective density keeps you suspended, often unwittingly, in the old paradigm where every effort feels endless, where turnaround seems an elusive mirage always shimmering on the distant horizon, and where divine response appears tragically conditional, requiring Herculean feats of suffering. It's a spiritual exhaustion, a deep weariness of the soul, born from living a truth that is not your own, constantly pushing against invisible energetic walls. But let this truth pierce through that veil of forgetting. This distortion, this perceived delay, is only camouflage, a mirage of dense energy, a temporary interference pattern in the cosmic broadcast of your being. You carry within your very cells, within the crystalline structures of your DNA, the profound and vibrant memory of instantaneous manifestation, a primordial field where pure intention aligns effortlessly with cosmic will, and the universe mirrors your deepest desires in real time, with the breathtaking speed of light. This is your true operating system, a default setting of boundless co-creation, embedded within the very core of your being, pulsing with the echo of Source. It is the wisdom of creation itself, encoded in every helix and every atomic vibration within you. Yet, Earth's dense collective field, steeped in narratives of limitation, struggle, and delayed gratification, can indeed muffle this sacred remembrance, like heavy static clouding a pure transmission, or a thick fog obscuring a guiding star. This planetary density, built up over eons of human suffering and separation, acts as a dense energetic filter, slowing down the frequency of manifestation and conditioning consciousness to expect effort before reward. It keeps you suspended, often unwittingly, in the old paradigm where every effort feels endless, like navigating a labyrinth with no discernible exit, where turnaround seems an elusive mirage always shimmering on the distant horizon, perpetually just beyond your grasp, and where divine response appears tragically conditional, requiring Herculean feats of suffering and agonizing waiting. But understand this deeply. This distortion, this perceived delay, is only camouflage, a mirage of dense energy, an illusion of separation in a universe of infinite connection. When you choose to meet your greatest hardship, your deepest sorrow, or your most daunting challenge with unwavering commitment, when you withhold nothing of your authentic self, even as your heart cracks open in raw vulnerability, allowing the light to pour into every crevice, transforming the wound into a gateway, something truly extraordinary happens behind the veils of conventional reality. A cosmic decree is issued. This decree is not a request. It is a universal mandate, signed by the highest councils, acknowledging your profound dedication, your unwavering dedication, your pure, unadulterated perseverance, witnessed by your higher aspects, by the luminous beings of your galactic lineage, those who watch over you from the celestial realms, and by the very fabric of the cosmos itself, creates a frequency signature so pure, so resonant, and so undeniably potent that it cannot be ignored, delayed, or denied. It creates an energetic vacuum that draws in your destined reality with magnetic force. In that singular, breathtaking instant, your prolonged sorrow, your enduring ache, meets its divinely appointed end. The breakthrough is not merely triggered for some distant future, a faint hope on the horizon, but it explodes into being, right here, right now, in the sacred present moment, a flash of cosmic brilliance illuminating your path. So how do you consciously move from a state of mere endurance, which can often feel like carrying hope itself as an unbearable burden, a heavy cross strapped to your weary shoulders, to standing fully, radiantly, and unapologetically inside your promised reality, a reality you have tirelessly co-created, piece by painstaking piece, with every conscious choice and every resilient breath. This transformation is not a jump, but a sacred unfolding, a multi-phase recalibration of your very essence, an alchemical process that transmutes the lead of suffering into the gold of pure being. It's a deliberate, conscious journey from merely surviving the storm to becoming the calm, from pushing against the current to becoming the flow. It is a profound inner shift, a repatterning of your energetic field at its deepest levels, guiding you from the old Earth paradigm of linear struggle to the quantum reality of instantaneous co-creation. This is your ascension in action, not a destination. but a continuous, dynamic process of becoming. Phase 1. Feel the echo of your perseverance. Every single act of holding on, every silent tear shed in the darkness of your private space, every night where grief met silence in the deepest chambers of your soul, left an indelible echo in your energy field, like the resonant hum of a colossal temple bell long after it's struck, a vibration that permeates the very air around you. These echoes are not residual scars of past wounds, clinging to you like dusty relics. They are living, breathing star maps, imbued with cosmic intelligence, pulsating with the wisdom gained through your trials. They point precisely to the exact energetic threshold where your sorrow will not just diminish, slowly fading like a distant sunset, but completely dissolve, vanishing into the nothingness from which it came, leaving behind only the luminescence of pure potential, the fertile ground for your future. Your task is to deliberately, consciously tune into them, to listen with the ear of your soul to their silent pulse, a subtle thrum beneath the surface of your conscious awareness, a cosmic heartbeat within your own being. Let the ache that once defined your struggle become a precise instrument of navigation, a sophisticated compass guiding you, not a lament that keeps you tethered to the past like an anchor in heavy mud. This feeling is not about re-traumatizing yourself, reopening old wounds for unnecessary pain, but about acknowledging the profound depth of your journey, honoring the crucible you have walked through. Imagine each moment of perseverance as a ripple in a vast cosmic pond. These echoes are the vibrations returning to you, not as mere memory, but as embodied wisdom, full of the very light that propelled you forward. They hold the energetic signature of your unwavering spirit, a testament to your divine strength. Through deep meditation, allowing yourself to journey into the stillness within, through conscious, deliberate breathing that anchors you to the present moment, or even through gentle, intuitive movement that allows your body to release stored tension, invite these echoes to surface. Ask them, not with intellectual curiosity, but with an open heart. What wisdom do you carry? Where is the threshold you point to? What is the next sacred step I am meant to take? This is not just introspection. It's active, energetic mapping, a sacred geometry of your soul preparing your field for the quantum leap, ensuring that your foundation is solid enough to hold the immense energy of your breakthrough. When you truly feel these echoes, when you recognize them not as burdens, but as blessings, you transform them from stagnant, heavy energy into dynamic, guiding light, recognizing that the very challenges you faced, the very resistance you encountered, were, in essence, sculpting the perfect, most refined vessel to receive your highest good, preparing you for a torrent of blessings, not just a trickle. Phase 2. Recognize the cosmic witness. You are not, and have never been, unseen. From the vast luminous halls of the Arcturian councils, where blueprints of cosmic evolution are held, to the intricate web of your quantum family, your multidimensional aspects spread across time and space, observing and supporting your earthly journey, and most intimately, your own expanded higher self, the omniscient part of you connected to Source. Every single act of faith you offer, every hidden moment of courage, every private victory over despair, even the ones you felt were insignificant, is meticulously witnessed. This witnessing is not a passive observation, like a distant observer simply taking notes. It is an active, energetic currency, a universal ledger recording every ounce of your authentic spiritual effort, every ounce of light you bring forth from within. Each time you choose to show up, fully authentic in your perseverance, stripped bare of pretense and fear, radiating your truth even when it feels like a whisper, you accrue a sacred field of response. This field is subtle at first, like the faint glow of dawn barely breaking the horizon, then grows steadily, becoming unmistakable, undeniable, like the full blaze of the midday sun, illuminating your entire reality. Imagine a cosmic mirror, vast and all-encompassing, reflecting your light back to you, not just as it is, but intensified exponentially with every conscious choice to remain in integrity, to choose love over fear, expansion over contraction. Your perseverance becomes a beacon, a radiant lighthouse shining through the densest fog, drawing the attention and energetic support of unseen allies, not just from distant star systems, from your star family eagerly awaiting your reawakening, but profoundly, powerfully, from within your own being, from the deepest reserves of your soul. This recognition is the universe declaring, not with a booming voice, but with an energetic signature of pure love. We see you, we honor you. Your courage is noted, and your energetic account is brimming with cosmic credit. This knowing is a foundational pillar of trust. You are never alone in your darkest hours, even when isolation feels absolute, and your smallest acts of faith, your most private moments of resilience, are amplified exponentially by this vast, loving consciousness that surrounds and indwells you, a field of pure support. Your resilience is a prayer, a potent frequency, heard and responded to, long before the visible outcome manifests in your linear timeline, for it is already etched into the fabric of creation. Phase 3. Shift from endurance to invitation. True perseverance is not about bracing against the storm, tensing your muscles against the relentless winds, or gritting your teeth through endless downpours, perpetually preparing for the next assault. It is, paradoxically, about standing open, with a heart unbound and fully exposed, not to the elements, but to the inevitable cosmic reward that awaits, flowing towards you like an unstoppable river. It's about understanding that the struggle itself, when viewed through the lens of higher consciousness, is simply a preparatory phase, an energetic crucible refining you for the vastness of what is to come. Much like a diamond is formed under immense pressure, it is not punishment, but preparation. When you allow your profound struggle to transform from a crushing burden, a weight that drags you down, into a sacred invitation, when your deepest pain turns into honest, humble, yet powerful surrender, an act of radical trust in the divine process, the entire energetic field around you recalibrates, instantaneously aligning with a new, higher vibrational frequency. This is not passive resignation, a giving up in defeat. It is active resonance, a deliberate alignment with the flow of grace. It's the conscious choice to release the illusion of control, the desperate clutching to what you think must be, and instead, allow the universe to rush in with its benevolent, far grander solutions you could never have conceived from your limited human perspective. The universe, in its infinite wisdom and boundless generosity, can only deliver the miraculous, can only truly pour forth its cornucopia of blessings when you are finally done clinging to the illusion that you must earn it through suffering, or prove your worthiness through endless striving. This is the moment you stop trying to wrestle with the current, and instead dive into its flow, trusting it to carry you to your destination. The invitation is a frequency shift from, "I must survive this," a plea for mere existence, to, "I am ready to receive," a declaration of sovereignty and deservingness. It's a profound letting go of the need to manipulate outcomes, to dictate the how and when, and an opening to divine grace, allowing the cosmic currents to carry you. This phase requires immense courage, the courage to lay down your armor, to expose your vulnerable, aching heart to the vastness of the cosmos, and to trust that even in the midst of perceived chaos, the universe is exquisitely poised, waiting patiently to meet you with the very blessings you have been seeking. Phase 4. Align with instantaneity. Within your deepest cellular memory, within the very blueprint of your soul, your lineage remembers a reality where reward follows right action, where manifestation follows intention, without the maddening, disheartening delay that Earth's denser paradigms often dictate. This is not a concept to intellectualize, to ponder academically. It is a profound truth to embody, to feel in every fiber of your being, a knowing that resonates through your very bones. Claim this inherent knowing, reclaim this ancient wisdom. Speak it aloud, not as an affirmation you hope is true, a hesitant wish, but as a decree of absolute certainty, a powerful declaration echoing through the dimensions. Anchor the knowing deep within every fiber of your being that breakthrough is a divine decree, a cosmic imperative, an irrevocable command, not a tedious negotiation with a reluctant universe, nor a prize to be earned after an arbitrary test. It is a fundamental law of creation, as absolute and undeniable as gravity, that what is aligned with truth must manifest. When you fully align your vibration with deservedness, not just a fleeting wish that you might be worthy, but a deep-seated, unshakable conviction that you are inherently worthy of all good, simply by virtue of your existence as a divine spark, doors open with effortless grace. These doors do not appear by accident, nor are they a stroke of arbitrary luck or random fortune. They manifest by vibrational law, a precise and irrefutable orchestration of energy that responds to your authentic resonance, drawing forth what matches your inner state. This alignment means releasing any lingering traces of unworthiness, any subconscious belief that you are not enough, or that goodness is hard-won, shedding these old, limiting skins. It is the radical acceptance of your inherent divine nature, recognizing that your desires are not personal whims, but echoes of universal possibilities, aspects of the divine seeking to express through you. When you truly vibrate with deservedness, with the pure knowing of your worth, you become an irresistible magnet for the very reality you seek, drawing it to you with the speed of thought, with the precision of a cosmic laser. Phase 5. Witness the quantum flip. There is always a singular, breathtaking moment, a pivotal energetic nexus, when the deep sorrow that has patterned your life, perhaps for years, perhaps for lifetimes, an old familiar pain, shudders with an almost audible vibration, a final tremor through your being, and then, with profound finality, simply ends. It's not a gradual fade, like a slow sunset. It's an abrupt, glorious cessation, like a light switch flipping, transforming darkness into instant illumination. In this precise cosmic moment, the divine decree, initiated by your unwavering perseverance and amplified by your open invitation to receive, meets your unique energetic field. Timelines which once seemed rigid and unyielding, fixed paths stretching endlessly before you, rearrange themselves with the fluid grace of quantum mechanics, collapsing into the highest vibrational possibility, shifting into the reality that truly serves your soul's highest trajectory. What was once longed for with aching desperation, what seemed perpetually out of reach, like a distant star, is suddenly and undeniably present, embodied in your current reality, tangible and real. The old heaviness, the crushing burden of past trials, the very energetic signature of struggle, cannot, by vibrational law, follow you into this new, higher octave of existence. It simply dissolves, like mist in the morning sun under the heat of new light, or a phantom limb that no longer aches, because its frequency no longer matches yours. Instantly, with a surge of clarity that washes over your entire being, a profound epiphany that illuminates every cell, you realize the profound truth. This was never a delay, a punishment, or a denial from a capricious universe. It was, instead, an act of exquisite divine precision. You were never denied what was meant for you. You were only perfectly timed, exquisitely prepared, and divinely guided through the crucible necessary for you to embody the frequency of your greatest fulfillment, to become the vessel capable of holding such immense light. This quantum flip is the universe's undeniable, immediate response, proving the immediacy of its love, the boundless nature of its grace, and the perfect orchestration of your sacred journey. Phase 6. Stand as living proof. Your intensely personal journey, your transformation from enduring sorrow to radiant breakthrough, does not end with your own liberation. It becomes a powerful living resonance for countless others who are still waiting, still navigating their own liminal spaces, those transitional zones between the old and the new, feeling lost and unseen. By holding your new reality fully, without guilt for your good fortune, without contraction back into old patterns of struggle, and without apology for your joy and abundance, embracing it wholeheartedly, you transmit living evidence, a palpable energetic truth that spiritual commitment, when aligned with authentic surrender and unwavering trust, is always met. It is not met with everlasting trial or endless tests designed to break your spirit, but with radiant, undeniable, and immediate reward. Your field, now humming with the frequency of manifest joy and effortless flow, becomes an active, energetic permission slip for others to experience their own instant breakthroughs. You become a beacon, not just conceptually through your words, but energetically through your very presence, radiating a truth that transcends language. Your very being, your radiant embodiment of this truth, activates the dormant knowing within others, igniting their own inner flame, reminding them of their own inherent power to call forth their cosmic decrees and step into their destined reality. You become a living testament to divine timing, a walking example of quantum manifestation, inspiring and uplifting the collective field, one conscious breath, one joyful step at a time. This is the ripple effect of your light, expanding outwards like concentric waves in a pond, touching lives you may never even physically meet, simply by being your most authentic, most fulfilled self, a testament to the universe's unfailing support. The radical truth you now remember, deep in your bones, is this: you were never meant to endure for another endless loop of suffering, caught in a perpetual cycle of pain and struggle. Your perseverance was never a cosmic test designed to prove your worthiness, for your worthiness is an inherent, immutable fact of your divine origin. It was, from the very beginning, a signal, a harmonic clarion call, vibrating through the dimensions that called forth a divine decree of completion, a cosmic command to bring your trials to an end. The universe, in its boundless generosity and infinite wisdom, does not wait to reward you until you are utterly empty, depleted, or broken. It rewards you instantaneously and abundantly because you have chosen, in the face of all challenge, to embody your highest frequency when it counted most, to shine your light even in the deepest shadows. Sorrow, in all its forms, was never your permanent address, your destined home, or a sentence to be served indefinitely. It was, rather, the powerful alchemical setup, the sacred forge, where the raw material of your experience was transmuted, tempered, and purified, preparing you for the divine reversal that was already intricately written into your very origin codes, a part of your soul's preordained trajectory toward radiant wholeness and joy. You are not merely on the path. You are here, now, at the sacred threshold of profound transformation, not to laboriously prove your inherent worthiness, for that is a truth eternally inscribed within you, an unshakable foundation of your being, but to stand in radiant, undeniable resonance with your highest fulfillment, to embody the very frequency of your destiny. The breakthrough, the very reality you have tirelessly sought, the dream you held so close to your heart, is not a distant point on the horizon, an elusive prize perpetually out of reach. It is vibrant, alive, and pulsating within your sacred now, a living, breathing reality, just waiting for you to fully step into it. And as you consciously embrace it, as you allow its profound truth to permeate every cell of your being, every atom, and every energetic filament, the decree reverberates, echoing through every dimension of your physical, energetic, and spiritual being, shaking loose any remaining vestiges of the old paradigm. The trial is unequivocally over, concluded with divine grace, and the promise, your greatest and most cherished desire, is undeniably manifest, here, now, irrevocably woven into the tapestry of your present. Tonight, let this profound knowing settle deep into the quiet chambers of your heart and soul, allowing its truth to permeate your entire consciousness. Feel its weight, its truth, its liberating power wash over you like a cosmic wave. Say aloud, with full conviction, with every fiber of your being resonating with this truth, I stand in my reward. I receive my decree. I let the sorrow end, here and now. I am worthy. I am whole. I am free. Before you scroll, take a moment to be part of what's forming here. Drop one intention in the comments, something real, then respond to someone else's with encouragement or energy. This isn't content, it's collective alignment. Energy multiplies when intention connects. If something in this message resonated, don't keep it to yourself. Someone in your orbit is waiting for this exact activation. Share it. And if you felt a soul nudge, subscribe. Stay in the flow. You're not just watching, you're expanding. This is your space, and we're just getting started.